Hello everyone, welcome to Gotham Digital Learning. My name is Musab Syed and I'm here to make you learn Linux and Linux subjects. In today's video, we are going to talk about group administration. What is a group and how we work with group administration. Basically, when we talk about a group, it is nothing but collection of users. See, in every organization, we have departments, we have teams, we have projects. People who are working in the same team, same department, same projects, we can club them together into a group. That makes the identification easy, and file sharing among the group will also be easy and simple. Now, when we talk about group, there are two types of group, primary group and a secondary group. Primary group is my main personal private group, which I'm not going to share with anyone. And primary groups are created automatically the time you create a user. But with respect to a primary group, a user can take part into several other groups. Those are called as secondary group. You can be a part of unlimited secondary group, there is no problem. But each user can only have one primary group. That too is created automatically when you create a user. Let us go to our Linux machine, and here I'm going to add a user with the name called U1. Now if you go to tail etc password, you see here that U1 user is created with 1001 ID and 1001 group ID. Now this group ID belongs to which group? What is the name of that group? Let us find out by going into tail etc group. etc group is the file that keeps the information about all the groups in the system. So if you go to etc group, you'll find that the same name group is created. So when you create a user, automatically a primary group is created. This is the default behavior. You create any number of users. Suppose I'll say user add U2, user U3. Now you go back to tail etc password. Every time I'm creating a user, automatically there is a group also created. We are creating the user and it automatically creating the group. So this is how the primary groups are created. Now with respect to primary, as I told you, you can create so many other groups that will be secondary group. Now secondary group used to club many people in a group so that we can easily identify to which project they are working for, which department they belongs to, and which team they belongs to. But what is the role of primary group then? Primary group is used to get the group permission on a file. Whenever, as a user, you create a file, the user who created the file will be the owner or the creator of the file, and his primary group will become group owner. Each file belongs to a user, it belongs to a group. So user is someone who created the file and group is nothing but the primary group of the user. So the role of primary group is to get the file or the directory ownership. Secondary group is to organize members. That's it. Now let us learn how can we add the group. See, there are three commands like user administration: group add, group mod, and group del. So add for adding, mod for modifying, and del for deleting. So let's use this command group add, and let us create one group called git group. Now you go back to etc group, you find that git group is created and it got an ID 1004. Now suppose I did not like the name, or maybe I did not like the ID. How can I modify the group? To modify the group, you can go with a command group mod. To change the name, we have an option -n. N is going to change the name of the group. Like I want to call it git grp rather than git group. So previous name is git group, which I wanted to change to git grp. Now you go back to etc group and see the name is changed to git grp. GRP. This is the way you can change the name. Same way, if you want to change the ID, then you can use -G. I'll say groupmod -G. Change the group ID to something called 1101. Anything you like. For which group? Git GRP. Go back and check it out. Git GRP ID is now changed to 1101. But this group does not contain a user. See, a group without any user is as good as nothing. So if you want, you have to add the members into the group. Then it is worthful. So how can I add remove members into the group? We have a command called gpassword. Gpassword, option and argument. What are the options? -M to add multiple users to the group. -a to just add one member. -A to make someone group administrator. See, group administrator role is same what we have in WhatsApp group. There is an administrator who can add remove member, something like that. But mostly we can deal with root power, so I don't want to make any admin. If you want, you can make one member as an administrator. Finally, D is to remove the member from the group. So let us learn how to add member. Maybe I wanted to add Musab, U1, U2, 3 members into Git GRP. How? We'll say gpassword -M. M for adding multiple members. What is the names? The name is Musab, then U1, then U2 and U3. In which group? The group name is Git GRP. Now you go back and check it out. Git GRP now has 3 members inside it. Now let us say that I wanted to now add just one member. So you can go with a command gpassword -a. I want to add just one member, U3. In which group? The group name is Git GRP. So this is how you can add multiple members or you can add a single member. On the contrary, if you want to remove the member, suppose I wanted to remove one member from the group. How? To remove a member, maybe a single member or multiple member, that is your choice. Gpassword -D to remove a member from the group. So gpassword -D, name of the user, and Git GRP. Now you go back and check it out. You'll find that the member is removed. Finally, maybe I don't need that group at all. I want to completely remove the member from the group. Now in this case, we'll go for groupdel. Groupdel is going to delete the groups completely from the system. What's the group name? Git GRP. Remember, in the Git group, we still have 3 members. What will happen to them? See, they will be safely removed from the group and finally the group will be deleted. When you delete a group, it doesn't literally delete the users from the system. It just removes them from the group and finally the group will be deleted. As you can see here, the group is deleted, but the users are still there. So this is it, guys, for today's session where we have learned about group administration. So I'll stop the session here, and in our next session, we'll look for more interesting chapter. Thank you very much, guys. See you soon in the next video.